Patrick Driver.
And I'm Cynthia. I'm going to be doing my speech on 3 characters that I feel like represent me the best. And of course, I had to go with the Powerpuff Girls because I feel like each one of them individually encompasses different parts of who I am. So I thought that it was just like a kind of smooth fit for me and whatnot. So the first one I want to go with is Bubbles, because when I think about myself, I think of my bubbly personality that always wants to bring joy to people, who just loves to bring smiles and laughter and just has this childlike personality about her. Like I said, she sees the good in people, and that's one of my best character traits that I feel like I have, is I love giving people the benefit of the doubt. I love seeing the good in people. I also love playing, and I don't like to take life too seriously, so I'll go out and play with the kids, or if there's neighborhood kids playing outside, I'd enjoy kind of getting in on what they're doing. While I do relate to Bubbles, I feel like the most, I also relate to the other 2. So as far as Buttercup goes, parts of me that I relate with her would be she has a more perceived kind of closed off kind of feeling and personality about her. And as much as I love to play with kids and be more of the childlike in my life, I do have parts of me that do seem to be more closed off based on things that have happened in my life, and kind of when I'm going through transitions and whatnot and hard times, I kind of close myself off, and she has that personality trait about herself. Another thing is she often acts without having a plan, and so I do that a lot in my own life. I feel I'm very spontaneous. I'm very like take action, ask questions later. And then the third thing that stands out about her and myself is she's very tomboyish. So while I do have a girly girl side of me, I absolutely relate to that very like hardcore and get stuff done, get my hands dirty, do what I need to do, and then go home at the end of the day. And then lastly, I can't forget about Blossom. The red hair, I have to relate to the red hair. The thing that I see the most about her is that she is a born leader. And while I do take a step back to let others lead, I am naturally a good leader, especially when I'm in my workplace. I like to take that initiative, and I like to be able to delegate and see people's their good traits and where their strengths and weaknesses. And so I like to be able to find where I can plug them in, and I feel like Blossom is really good at doing that and knowing her sister's abilities. And then also, she also sees the good in people, but she has the ability to discern who's trustworthy and whatnot. And so I feel like I'm pretty good about doing that, especially in the workplace, and seeing which maintainers I can trust and which ones I would have on my team and whatnot. So to conclude all of that, the biggest thing that if I could give something to walk away with is, we all have multiple sides to our personality, but it's not something that we need to like juggle with. I think if you can just really find a way to encompass them all together, the best way to live life is learning how to see it together.